What is the likelihood that tonight is the last home game for Jeff Hornacek as the head coach of the Knicks?
I think that's a strong chance that that's the case. A lot of people around the league expect Jeff Hornacek to be let go shortly after the season. If you ask the Knicks, they say they haven't made a decision yet. But I think people who are familiar with their thinking and people who are familiar with the coaching carousel in the NBA would be surprised if Jeff Hornacek came back for the final year of his contract. He's been put in a pretty tough spot in his 2 years in New York. Year one, he was under Phil Jackson, who wanted him to run some of the triangle offense. In year two, it's new management. And when new management comes in, they more than likely want to bring in their own guy. And that's what people expect to happen here in New York in the coming days.
Okay, so if this is actually it for Hornacek, who are some of the names that might start to pop up in connection with that job opening?
People around the league expect the Knicks to have interest in Mark Jackson, potentially in Jeff Van Gundy, in David Fizdale, in David Blatt. That's the group that people have been talking about if Jeff Hornacek is indeed let go. I'm sure there are other names that will pop up over the course of this search, but the name of interest here to me is Mark Jackson, because Jackson has a lot of strong connections with this Knick organization. And of course, if you bring in Mark Jackson, you certainly get the support of your fan base. Jackson being a New York guy, having played at St. John's, played with the Knicks, so a lot of Knicks fans would jump on board with that hire. But the Knicks, I think, are going to do their due diligence, and I wouldn't be surprised if they were swayed heavily in the interview process if indeed they do let go of Jeff Hornacek.